Alright, let's dive into something that's both fascinating and, honestly, a bit underrated, the idea that play isn't just for kids. I'm talking about Luca Boscardin's work, which completely flips the script on how we think about toys, cities, and even creativity itself. Personally, I think what makes Boscardin's approach so compelling is how he redefines play as a mindset, not just an activity. It's not about age or toys, it's about how we engage with the world. And that's where things get really interesting. Here's the hook: Boscardin started as an architect, but he quickly realized that traditional design felt too restrictive. What many people don't realize is that his shift into toy design wasn't just a career change, it was a philosophical one. His project Archiville, a cardboard city with no instructions, is a perfect example. Kids can stack houses, turn streets into parks, or grow trees from rooftops. There's no right way to build it, and that's the point. What this really suggests is that design doesn't have to dictate behavior, it can invite it. That's a game changer, especially in a world where everything feels prepackaged and predetermined. Now, let's talk about why this matters. In my opinion, Boscardin's work challenges the way we think about function. He says, play is itself a function, and I love that. Most of us associate function with purpose. A chair is for sitting, a spoon is for eating. But play? Its function is to create possibility. That's wild. If you take a step back and think about it, it's not just about toys, it's about how we approach life. Are we designing for certainty, or are we leaving room for exploration? That's a deeper question that Boscardin's work forces us to confront. One thing that immediately stands out is his focus on materials. He's not just thinking about how something looks, he's thinking about how it feels, how it sounds, how it can be manipulated. A detail I find fascinating is how he describes his objects as unfinished until someone interacts with them. It's like the user becomes the co-designer. This raises a broader perspective. In a world obsessed with perfection, Boscardin's work reminds us that imperfection, ambiguity, and openness are where the magic happens. But here's where it gets even more intriguing: Boscardin doesn't stop at toys. He's applying this philosophy to cities. His Animal Factory project, for instance, turns abstract animal forms into playgrounds, meeting spots, or whatever else people want them to be. What makes this really interesting is how it challenges our idea of public space. Most cities are designed for efficiency, getting from point A to point B. But Boscardin asks, what if cities were designed for curiosity, connection, and play? From my perspective, that's not just a design question, it's a social one. It's about trust, freedom, and reimagining how we share space. A story that stuck with me was Boscardin's experience in Amsterdam. He described a cafe scene where kids played in the sand while adults chatted nearby. It wasn't extraordinary, but it felt utopian because of how seamlessly play was integrated into everyday life. That's the future he's envisioning, not more playgrounds, but cities where play is part of the fabric of daily life. Personally, I think that's not just possible, it's necessary. If we want more creative, connected communities, we need to rethink how we design our spaces. So, here's my closing thought: play isn't just about fun. It's about freedom, curiosity, and the courage to explore the unknown. Boscardin's work isn't just about toys or cities, it's about how we live. It's a reminder that maybe, just maybe, the world could use a little more playfulness. What do you think? Is play something we've undervalued, or is it the key to unlocking a more imaginative future? Let me know in the comments. I'm curious to hear your take.